the Ghana Police Service is telling the whole country that when himself they took Galamsey, I will tell you. Ghana Police Service is forcing woman himself. They took Galamsey, I will cobra. Ghana Police Service is woman himself. They took Galamsey, I will
Yes, airport police station.
Because it's so painful, it's so heartbreaking. Say a one member. Now, even Mr. Police officer say, "Oh, put that down." They want to do that. Everybody say they don't buy the food. Come on, police officers. What they do? Now, somebody will sit down and talk to police officer. Who you always say yes to? What happened? This has something to do with your NDC. No! It's got nothing to do with your NDC. No! This is got to do with our lives. That's the thing. That is all. That's the thing. And you know, wherever you are hearing my voice, anywhere you are, tomorrow we are going to they must release our brothers and I want to say, sir, am I a babu? No, my babu.
Well, I think it's my civic responsibility as a Ghanaian, first and foremost, and I have seen at first hand the damage and devastation that Galamsey has done to the farms of my family members, the rivers that I used to drink from. I have witnessed and experienced the dangerous and severity of the consequences of Galamsey. So as a Ghanaian, I am too close to the problem than to pretend. And as my civic responsibility, I could not stay at home today and watch my brothers walk and pretend that everything is okay. It is Galamsey. It's a national issue, something that we must all be concerned, because if the last tree dies, the last man will die, and the last river dies, all of us will die. So I'm here just to show to my kids in future that when we tried saving the rivers and water bodies, I did not stay home. I came, and I came because I love the nation that was protected years ago, and I have to continue protecting our natural resources.
Okay. Now, secondly, what's your take on the protesters who were arrested during the Stop Galamsey protest? That was, I think, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, what's your take on this?
Well, the Constitution provides that every person is presumed innocent until proven guilty by a court of competent jurisdiction.
Yeah.
And they have not been proven guilty yet.
Yeah.
The matter has not been determined. And if murder is bailable, why do we think that we cannot get our people out?
Sure.
I think that their continuous detention should be a matter of concern to the Attorney General and everybody concerned. I believe that I don't think everything went on smoothly, but of course that's the nature of demonstrations. But even if something untoward happened, as the Constitution provides, if murder is bailable, we should allow them come out until the final determination. That's why we are saying free the citizens, not to say free them, but let them out of detention. Allow them freedom until they are proven guilty by a court of competent jurisdiction. If we don't speak for them, it will happen to all of us.
Yeah.
First, they will come for people who don't have voices, and when they are all finished, they will come for those who have voices, but will not get anybody to speak for them. I don't think this is a matter of politics. The police and the security services have been doing this for years. It happened to all the political parties. When you are in opposition, when you are in government, this should be depoliticized and spoken about as a matter of urgency.
Yeah.
Get the people out as the Constitution provides. Let the matter be determined whether or not they are at fault or they are wrong. Also, Galamsey is a national issue. It is either you are for Galamsey or against. There is no middle ground. That is, if you have witnessed the devastation of Galamsey, as I have seen with my eyes. Thank you.
All right. Now, what happens after this demonstration? Nothing is still being done by the government. What do you think these concerned citizens being here right now, what do you think they should do? What should be the next action?
I have higher hopes. I'm not here because I don't hope. I am here because I hope that something will happen. The president will listen, the MPs will listen and repeal with immediate effect the LI that allows access for this reckless damage to our natural resources and environment. We believe, we don't think that nothing will happen. We believe that something will happen. We are the very youth of this country, and the president himself is a champion of this civic responsibility.
Sure.
The president himself is someone who has fought for some of these causes. So we believe something will happen. We don't want to say at the end of the day nothing will happen. Something will happen. That is why we are here. And I call on everybody to come. It is apolitical. It is not something that should be politicized. All of us should be very, very concerned about what is happening to this country.
Okay. Thank you very much.
The only country that we have, and we still have. Growing as young people, we were very hopeful, and we have the assurance that everything is going to be just as we planned. But because of joblessness, there are people, young men, my colleagues who are there mining illegally, doing everything just to be able to earn a living. That has never been their wish, and I'm sure that even today, that is still not their wish. This morning I was on my way to class, but seeing the protesters, I have made up my mind to join. I boycotted everything I have, because this is our future. This country cannot be in a mess, and we can have anything peaceful or successful. The only thing we ask from our leaders is that they should create jobs that they always promised, and they have always had those things on paper. We have not seen them in reality. We want the reality of jobs, decent jobs for all young people, so that Galamsey can stop. We want Galamsey to stop now. We want our colleagues who have been detained unlawfully because they were fighting for a good cause, for innocent lives. Those who have already started seeing the impact. I don't want to sound political, but I want the youth of Ghana to rise. Let your voice be heard. Yes. This country, Ghana, belongs to all of us. Yes. Not a few. Yes. Can we sing the national anthem, please? Let them hear. And my forevermore. And help us to resist oppressors with love and my forevermore.
Galamsey. I mean, we've all seen it. We've seen our water bodies being destroyed. You've seen the rivers. You've seen the, I mean, the estuary, the river joining the sea. You've seen how brown it's got into, and it's quite damaging. This very soon, if you must have noticed, in 2021, there was a BBC documentary that stated that in 2030, there's a possibility that Ghana will be importing water. Just sit down for a minute and think about it. I mean, the ordinary bottled water, we can't even buy it. Then imagine, in about 2030, we'll be importing water. How do you think we're going to be able to buy this water? It's not even going to be possible. So the name is Alvin. The handle is with Alvin. Simple. Stop Galamsey.
It's been peaceful, fair. Nothing has happened. We've been obedient with what the police are saying. We've been coordinating with them. Everything is moving on well.
But why did you join the demonstration yourself?
I joined because I'm a Ghanaian and I want what's best for. I don't have anywhere to go. This is where I have. This is my country. This is where I want to be. So I want it to be better, so that when I give birth to my kids, they'll come and meet a better Ghana. Yeah.
Oh, here name go ask.
Okay.
I will be him.
Okay. Now I also join the protest now.
So I want it to you always send the pay there. You will free insume. You also had insume. I saw touch them also. You must answer Gary will insume. Okay, so I be out in so I ever was so insume. Now for insume no na yes say here dey enkwano. Yes say no. Yes say no na my move for say there be empene my yen say no a. After the aban na asra for say there be omo my nya e me mo nyai. Nti akwesa aban no ne omasra for no mo hye Galamsey no kutupa. Na eya akwa bibi kwa say omo ye sa adwuma no bi. Esan so wonye bi ne enye na moa na yesi nya de. Ada na omo ye nyai. Na afi de o haye nti ha na omo haye no afi kwa de yesi omo nyai no. Ya sa achichi bi akwa akogu fiase. Na say say yo mpe na I omo di omo esika na akronfo ne nam ho na de o say nyai Galamsey no mo ne ye che no.
The motivation is our future. The future is the motivation. That's the only motivation that we have as a youth. Stop destroying our future. Destroy Galamsey instead. If you come and see the number of security personnel, they have marched on us, on armed protesters, youth who are calling for a natural recall of our water bodies. The amount of I can project like 1,000 security personnel here, whilst our hinterlands are locked with consignments, Galamsey consignments, and they are destroying our water bodies, our resources, our natural reserves. They can't send them there. Even if these police personnel here go there for one consignment, do you think they can save that? They can go one consignment by the other. But yes, on record, we know that political appointees, government appointees are the owners of those consignments. So it's a matter of priority. It's a matter of prioritization. They do not want to prioritize our lives, our future, against their consignments, against their illegal ways of getting money. That is why we are here. Our future is our core. Our future is our agency. Our future is our vibe. Stop Galamsey now. Don't destroy our future. Destroy Galamsey.
What's another song? What's another song?
I actually heard the comments by Dr. Friye, and I felt it's quite unfortunate, because if you say that the waters are in your region and it is not in any other person's region, I'm sorry to say, the water is not a stagnant water. You understand? The water is not a stagnant water. It flows all the way from the north all the way to the south. So if you pollute the water in your region and you are saying that just because the water is not in the south or those in Accra shouldn't be worried about it or anything of that sort, I'm sorry to say, one can hear or ye penimu. Oh yeah, he should apologize. He should apologize because these are the same waters that are Ghana water actually gets us, like, treats it and then gets us potable water to drink. So if you are telling us that more politicians owning in chrome now then they are, excuse me to say, you are trying to insult the whole citizen. You understand? You are trying to insult each and every other Ghanaian. You understand? But he should understand that in so now say any chrome now almost say no. At the end of the day, Nenananom would come and would want to drink from that same water. Obviously, if he's standing for a parliamentary candidatorship, then they should vote against him because he doesn't have the people at heart. He obviously does not have the people at heart. Because if you do have the people at heart, you should know that water is one of the basic, most essential commodities that is needed for humanity. And therefore, you should fight to give your people clean drinking water.
I've always said that, look, it does not necessarily need to be in your region before you start talking about. And I'm shocked, really, and frankly insulted that somebody of his stature will be making such statements, especially looking at the devastation that Galamsey is causing. Okay, I don't need to wait for me to be directly affected before I make a move. I am supposed to. I am supposed to actually get up and speak truth to power. And the truth is, it's not an Eastern region problem, it's not an Ashanti region problem, it's not a Western region problem, it's a Ghana problem. Because all these regions are part of Ghana. They are the ones that supply us food, water, and look, I was saying about what? Last week was when I even learned that the Densu River flows directly towards Weja and into the sea. And Ghana Water is supplying us with that water, filled with cyanide, arsenic, mercury, and people are not worried. It's not a matter of waiting till it gets to your region or it's not in the region, no.
The politicians.
Look,
Using a few as an example.
Using a free as an example, I would say I will be disappointed, highly disappointed in any Ghanaian who goes ahead to cast their vote for such politicians. That is not a good leader. That is a terrible leader who is thinking of themselves alone and how to fill their tummies only and not Ghanaians. Because as a proper citizen, as a proper leader and a concerned Ghanaian, you should actually be listening to Ghanaians and put a stop to Galamsey. This is what the people are crying for. So stop it so they are happy to vote for you. That's all.
The evil that the government has done is enough. Free the innocent protesters and stop Galamsey. Thank you.
That's why I joined.
Thank
From
you.
Where?
From Ghana.
Interesting. You're also here. Why are you joining?
Because I think it's absolutely ridiculous that the next generation are not guaranteed simple human rights such as free running water, clean running water. And this is going to impact our food security. It's going to impact so much. We cannot jeopardize the future of future generations like this. It's absolutely horrible that the government and other political parties are using Galamsey as a way to get votes. Our human rights are not a talking point.
Did you hear the MP speaking about the fact that they won't speak about Galamsey so they don't have
And I think that's absolutely terrible.
about that? You heard it.
I didn't hear it, but you telling me that just it further shows my point that they're using something as fundamental as our environment as a talking point. It's not about politics. This is about all of us, because when the water is finished, it doesn't matter your votes. It doesn't matter if you're an MP, because it's gonna happen to when Ghana happens to all of us. What's gonna happen? You know?
Say no to Galamsey.
So why did you join?
When did I join? Why? Because 60% of our water bodies are contaminated. That is why I'm here. And because they arrested peaceful protesters, I remanded them till 8th of October because they said no to Galamsey. That is why I'm here. It's very annoying. Very, very annoying. That it's our human right to protest. It's our human right to speak out. on things that are affecting us. It's our human rights. They are infringing on our human rights. So it makes me very angry, very annoyed. That is why I'm here. I belong to a pressure group. It's called Forum for Accountability. Yes. We are fighting against, the group fights against payments or allowances for the NSS personnel. Yeah. Pardon? Yes, I just finished my NSS. Yeah.
They've got nothing to offer us. And here, number one. Number two. Ayadenti. And I'm maybe a woman who has yet him. Yes, same way we are sika, no problem. Must say or may, no problem. But in Suakaka, Akaswa, Benomonso. And Suakaka, Akaya Benomonso. And also some more sano. Ye Nisika, you bet me the Aton Sua. Ya Crafia Broche Diaba. Police fire Wahina. Woman Nisika, bet me the Aton imported water. All these police officers. Because Pabwakra said police fire Wahi. Police fire protect you. One bottom Sikan on the toe boot. They bought the boot themselves. They don't even have money to buy boots for police officers who are standing here. And baby, I hear Drono. Yeah, can I say? Yeah, ma be a queen say yes, we are sick and tired. And Ukoka, they don't want to understand. But I thank God that at least we have people among us. Yebe sorry, Echina. Echina, we will join. Saturday, we will join.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you say, the next 5 years ahead of us, Ghana Benum Sobe. Ghana Benum Sobe. Police for one more water cannon so far. We had demonstration on Mufisa no idea. One baby and so only the Guso. And so Ben woman the begum. And so Ben a police for na cry the begu water cannon slim. And so Ben. Say ya me no ka say. Sa wo kwa Kolebu teaching hospital. Na wo kwa Konfano teaching hospital. One more dialysis no. Wo check age na. One more doso. Between the ages of 18 and 41. These are the youths of the land. I am disappointed in the IGP. I am disappointed in the IGP. One warrior Galamsey and Kasano. They are in the forest. One warrior Galamsey. One more so. And the Ghana Police Service is telling the whole country, sir. One himself, you two Galamsey. I will tell you. Ghana Police Service force woman himself. Ye two Galamsey, I want Cobra. Ghana Police Service, see woman himself. Ye two Galamsey, I want River Praso. This is the kind of water. And police formed to be actually demonstrators on the street of Accra. But Ghana Police Service and the IGP, they can't go to Ancobra. And the police for the yes, sir. What they are telling us is that mami baku. This is what they are telling us. And yefe, I said they are men only in Accra. They can't go into the bush. And they have made us to understand, sir, a criminal offense. So we say Ghana and so. And see, I am a police from Penny for the Central region, Eba, and the Western region, Eba. One more river and Cobra. One more river and Cobra now. Order be from above. When the commanders are coming from Ashanti region, it's a river prana. As we speak, there's not a single river. Our Eastern region, Ashanti region, Central region, Western region, Bronga Hafu region, and Suania Papabiu. Not a single river. Not one. Aka Volta Lake was a Volta River. And even this morning when we send our reporters to go there, and Suana started essay, and also I started essay. Common water. But Kwame Nkrumah said something, and I always say it, that change, when it is denied or too long delayed, violence will break out here and there. Not that the men planned or willed it, but our accumulated grievances will erupt with volcanic fury. If these people, if they are saying that they can't protect our waters for us, we will go into the forest and protect our waters. When we get there, they should send their politically branded police officers to come and kill us. They should send them to come and kill us. Because it's so painful, it's so heartbreaking. Say a war memoir. Now even missing police officers here, they bought it themselves. The state could not buy them boots. Common boot, police officers neto. What want to do a musicato? Now somebody will seek out a top boot, police officer. Will you won't say yes or no? What will happen to you? What will happen to you? Baby, I hear drone. The youth of this land, listen and listen clear. This has nothing to do with your NDC. It's got nothing to do with your NPP. This has got to do with our lives. That is all. And you know, Echina, wherever you are hearing my voice, any baby I will have you. Tomorrow we are demonstrating. They must release our brothers and sisters immediately now. They must release them. Because it doesn't make sense anywhere in this world that me demonstrating say Obinjai Bonino. Watch him. Let the oil Bonino there. Or the Wajano. They can say Echina, Yejinam.